What's up, guys? It's Real Finance. Today we're going to talk about how you should spend your tax money. As many of you guys may know, it's tax season, and for many of you guys, it's a good time to be alive, and for others, it sucks because many of us are in different brackets. So before we get started, please hit the like and subscribe button. Please support the channel, and as soon as I hit 150 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. It will consist of $100 on my Instagram page. It's reals_financial. So please follow me, follow my journey. So let's get started. Like how I mentioned, there's many people who are receiving a lot of tax money, and there's other people who are paying a lot of tax money to the government. And for the people who have kids and are claiming them, are having a good season for the next couple of months. So we're gonna talk about how you should spend your tax money. And for many people, it might be different variables that coexist to this. But let's just get started. The first way you should spend your money, and if this belongs to you, you should pay your high debt, which is credit cards or any other store credit, Nordstrom, Macy's, Curazao, you guys can name it. These have a high interest rate, so it might be like a 10 to 20% interest. So this is a lot. So let's say you pay $100 towards that payment. If your interest is 20%, 20 of those dollars are going straight to the store, and the remaining 80 will go straight to the payment that you guys owe. And this is how stores get majority of their money. People who owe a lot of money pay a lot of credit. When people pay a lot of credit, that means there's a lot more profit towards those stores, and those stores end up expanding. So this is why you get more credit card offers or credit points, as they say it. So if you're getting a lot of tax money and you owe a lot of credit cards, you should first start off by paying high debt. This is one of the most not common way people use their tax money. Most people just spend their tax money, or they get more into debt into their credit cards, which is not a very smart idea, people. So do not do that. So that's the first thing you should do if you're getting money from your credit. The second thing you should use your tax money on is, first you pay your credit cards. After you're done paying that credit card, you should build an emergency fund. Like how I mentioned in my previous video, this is one of the most important things you guys should do, is build an emergency fund, because we do not know what's ahead of us, or we have unexpected tragedies that could happen. So we should always be prepared and have money on the sideline, just in case you guys need to do an unexpected trip to go see a certain family member, or this certain expense comes up with your car gets messed up, you have that money saved up for that. Or you just have different things that pop up and you guys have money for that, and you guys shouldn't be worrying about the paycheck, like, oh damn, I have to pay for this, now I can't buy this. So emergency fund you guys should have in place should be for the next 3 months. So just in case you lose your job, this emergency fund should cover all your expenses for the next 3 months, 3 to 6 months. It depends on your personal expenses or personal lifestyle. So after you're done paying this high credit card, you guys should focus on building an emergency fund. An emergency fund, people, it's very important to have on the sideline. This is money you should not touch unless it's an emergency. That's why it's called an emergency fund. All right, the third thing you should do with your tax money is, after you pay your high credit cards, you're done paying those credit cards, you're not paying that interest, now you have an emergency fund built. The third thing you should do, in my opinion, is, this might not be the best advice, but I think you guys should spoil yourself. This is why it's number 3 on the list. You guys should spoil yourself, because now you guys have no credit cards paying like high interest. Now you have that emergency fund just in case something happens. Like I said, unexpected family trips that you guys should go visit that loved one because something happens. And then you guys have that expense just in case your car breaks down or something like that. Now you guys have all that in place. So now you guys should spoil yourself and do whatever you guys want to do, which is that vacation you guys have always wanted, that luxury brand you always wanted. This is why the malls are always so packed around this time, because people always tend to spoil themselves, but they don't have number 1 done or number 2 done. They always get their tax money and they just go straight to spoil themselves. They throw all that tax money away, and then they're broke again, and then they still have that high credit card interest there, and then they don't have that emergency fund just in case they get fired from their job or something happens. So this is why doing the first one, which is paying high credit cards, is very important before you do number 3. and you do number 1 and number 2 before you do number 3. All right. So spoil yourself comes after you build that emergency fund and you pay that high debt. This is very important, guys. The fourth one is, like how I mentioned, number 3, spoil yourself. Do that vacation you guys have always wanted. Go to Hawaii, go to Cancun, go to wherever place you always wanted to visit, Brazil, or buy that luxury brand, which is Coach, I don't know, Gucci, Louis Vuitton. Buy that stuff you guys have always wanted just to flex on Instagram. This is why people are gonna be flexing on Instagram around this time. But then summer hits and then they're broke again. Don't be that person. The 5th thing you should do with your tax money is hit the like button. All right, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and just support my channel. You guys have a wonderful day.